So RPD officer Michael Sipple, he is the one that's charged in the police brutality case of Christopher Pate, was in court today. He pleaded not guilty. Of course, Davy Vara showed up. There were all the cameras from all the media, but Davy Vara had a cell phone and he was recording, and he accidentally bumped into RPD officer Michael Sipple's, is it mother?
Yeah, it's his mother, according to a fourth man. Here's some audio.
You are named that this was a lawsuit of police brutality. Any comment, Officer Sipple? Any comment? Any comment? Any comment, sir?
Who is that?
So he accidentally bumped into her trying to avoid a wall because he's walking in front of RPD officer Michael Sipple, who, by the way, broke Christopher Pate's occipital bone and fractured his jaw, as well as other damage to his mouth, punched him in the face, handcuffed him, used a stun gun on him. It was a case of misidentification. And Davy Vara accidentally bumped into the mother and as he was avoiding a wall, and they had him arrested.
Well, did they have him? They threw out the threat. He was never arrested.
He was arrested.
They took him RPD?
Yes, they arrested him.
Gee, I wonder if that has anything to do with the way Davy V feels about RPD.
Well, it should have. I mean, it speaks volumes of RPD Michael Sipple. I mean, here's a guy who beat a dude, you know.
Yeah.
But someone bumps into your mom, and this is also the same guy who beat his wife.
His ex-wife?
His ex-wife.
Here's Clark Zimmerman, who is Sipple's attorney on the body cam.
I don't know how much of the body cam was shown to the grand jury or what legal instructions were given to the grand jury. We're going to argue that they weren't properly instructed. Had they been, the officer would have been justified in his actions that day.
Yeah, the last thing his attorney wants is a jury to see the body cam, I'm sure. We
want to see the body cam, and they should release it.
Here's District Attorney Sandra Dorley.
The grand jury's allegation is that Officer Sipple, with the intent to cause a physical injury to another person, caused such injury to Christopher Pate.
Here's a little more from Sandra.
And I, along with members of my senior staff, reviewed the body-worn camera video and all of the paperwork that was submitted. And based upon that, we decided that the most prudent course of conduct was to present it to a grand jury.
As you can imagine, the Reverend Lewis Stewart is none too happy.
As in the past, with other criminal cases involving people in the community, could have fought strongly for a more severe indictment and could have steered it in the way in which both cops should have been indicted.
So he's upset with Sandra's office.
Well, yeah, he was going to be upset, you know, no matter what, really. So you have that situation. But what it really boils down to is this RPD officer is a really bad cop and a really bad person.
Yeah.